Question 9. Mary plays a game of throwing a ball at a target. The table shows information about the probability of each possible score. So on top you've got scores 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and underneath the probabilities of hitting those scores. Okay, Mary is 3 times as likely to score 2 points than to score 1 point. So the probability of 2 is 3x, as the probability of 1 is x, as she is 3 times as likely to score 2 than she is 1. Part A says work out the value of x. Okay, so remember all of these added together will add up to a total of 1. Okay, so I'm going to write that out. 0.09, add x, add 3x, add 0.16, add 0.21, add 0.30 is equal to 1. Okay, now let's tidy that up and collect the like terms. So you've got 4x, and if we add 0.09, add 0.16, add 0.21, add 0.3, we get 0.76. Okay, so we have 4x plus 0.76 equals 1. Now, we need to take away 0.76 from both sides, so that leaves us with 4x on the left. 1 take away 0.76 then is 0.24. And if 4x equals 0.24, we need to divide both sides by 4. So 0.24 divided by 4 is 0.06. So the question is, work out the value of x. We've done that, it's 0.06, so I'm just going to write that on the answer line. And this is worth 3 marks. Okay, the first one is a method mark up to this point here. The second method mark comes from dividing both sides by 4 to leave you with 1x. And the third mark comes from the answer of 0.06. And that's it for part A. For part B, Mary plays the game twice. Work out the probability of Mary scoring a total of 8. Okay, so she's going to play the game twice. I'm picturing a probability tree. Now, what 2 scores could she get to give you a probability, a total score of 8? Well, she could get 4 and 4, so we want that probability. She could get a probability 5, 3, and she could also get 3, 5. Okay? So, picture a probability tree. If she gets 4 first, and then gets 4 second, it's going to be the probability of getting a 4, which is 0.21, times by 0.21. If she gets the 5 first, that's 0.3, times by the probability of 3, so 0.16. And if she gets 3, then 5, the probability of getting a 3 first is 0.16. Then you need to times that by the probability of getting a 5, which is 0.3. And we need to work out those probabilities. Okay, so 0.21 times 0.21 is 0.0441. 0.441. 0.3 times 0.16 is 0.048. And 0.616 times 0.3 is the same, so 0.048. Okay. Now, we need to add all of those probabilities together, as we want to work out the probability of Mary scoring a total of 8. Okay. These all give me 8. These are all the probabilities that will give me a total score of 8. Okay, so we need to add all of those up. So 0.0441, add 0.048, add 0.048, and that gives us 0.1401 as the final answer. Okay, so I'm just going to write that on the answer line. And question 9, part B is worth 3 marks. So the first method mark comes from 1 correct product. Product means when you times it. So at least one of these, or 3 of these here, okay? So if they can see these three, then that will also get you the first mark, okay? The second mark comes from all three correct products with the intention to add, okay? And the third mark comes from a final answer of 0.1401. And that's it.